Now, time for the starting lineup. For the Eagles, number 21, Zachary. Number 10, Isaiah. Number 3, Osmond. Number 4, Omar. Number 32, Kenneth. And now for your LA Guardians. Number 32, Stan James. Number 33, Owen Onstead. Number 24, Bryce Adams. Number 23, Porter Jones. And number 3, CJ Williams. All right, let's start.
Here we go, everybody. Welcome to the award-winning Cool FM Sports. Jeff Davenport and John Berger here at American Leadership Academy of Sierra Vista, the home of the Guardians, who currently sit at 9-4 in their Canyon Athletic Association Division I, and they are facing the Sonoran Science Academy Eagles from the Valley, currently sitting at 3-8. The story tonight is C.J. Williams. C.J. Williams is 36 points away, yes. 35 points away. We're going to be keeping track of that as the evening rolls along from hitting 1,000, officially 1,000 points. The opening tip goes to Sonoran Science Academy. I did not, on Max Preps, they did not have a roster listed, so I do not have the names, specific names for these players. Going hard to the rim, well defended by Onstead, and now going to the rim again and getting fouled by Onstead is number 32 for the Eagles, and just like that, he will go to the line to shoot 10 seconds into this game. Unfortunately, they forgot to start the clock, John. As I'm looking, it still says 8 minutes up there. They'll get that fixed.
That happens to me, too. Looking at my phone, sometimes I hit that wrong button and I just walk away.
But reaching 1,000 points is an absolute, it is a true milestone. And the fact that C.J. Williams is a junior hitting this, and technically he already has. This is only a formality to do it on Max Preps. He played several games in, off of in a territory, a U.S. territory, and Max Preps does not recognize those particular games. So, Porter Jones just a little bit off the mark there on that three-point attempt. Rebound goes to the Eagles. ALA Guardians wearing their home whites, the red, white, and blue. Blue numbers outlined in red. The Eagles from Sonoran Science Academy wearing their navy blue and yellow. CJ tips it to himself. Beautifully done. Nice bounce pass to Porter Jones. Up and in. An assist for CJ Williams. And Porter Jones gets the first 2 points of this game. I'm sorry, it's 2-2.
He skipped that ball so precisely. That was such a beautiful bounce pass.
Eagles with the ball here in the first.
Number 32 to the rim again. That kid's big boy. He's easily the biggest.
They toss the ball, launch it to Porter, who sets for three, decides not to. CJ pops it over to Bryce. That goes way off the mark. Now, the last time these two teams met was on Tuesday, January 21st, and ALA won 43-42. It was a super close game the last time these two teams met. Again, number 32 drawing the foul. He will go to the line to shoot 2. What's that? Yeah, right. No, I knew that, yeah. Yeah, the last time they met, CJ was not feeling well. He was a scratch from the game for health reasons. But they did win 43 to 42.
Are you
So they
kidding?
pulled out a squeaker. And
Wow.
so this team, now that they have CJ back, and CJ's not 100%, still there's a lot of stuff going around right now.
Yep.
'Tis the season, and CJ is not immune from all of it.
You know, that's a great thing to know that even if your star player can go out, that the rest of the team can maintain and win games.
And they needed that big win.
Oh
And
my
tonight they're
gosh.
going for their 10th. The Eagles ended up getting the rebound off the 2 missed free throws. And a 3-second violation. So the Guardians will get the ball back and have their chance for their first lead of this game with 6:24 to play in the first. All tied up at 2. Thank you so much for joining us for the award-winning Cool FM Sports. CJ for 3, just off the mark. Rebound by big number 32. We've been talking about him all night thus far in this very short, early part of this game here. Thank you to all the sponsors that make this coverage possible. You can see them all in the post description. Good ball movement by the Eagles, and it actually goes off of the foot, I believe, of number 32.
It did.
He is the central focus, as he should be. He is the tallest. I want to say he's the tallest one on the court right now. I think he's taller than all the ALA Guardians as well as his own teammates.
He's easily heavier by probably 20
Driving
pounds.
too hard off the glass, but Porter gets the rebound. Back over to CJ. Back to Porter, tries to get the screen set from Owen. That is off the glass. A 3-pointer for Porter Jones. Gets a 5-2 lead for the Guardians with 5:35 to play here in the first. The Eagles have the ball. CJ tapped it away. And as he goes out of bounds, they are saying it was no foul. Great call there by the officials. Porter was really trying not to bump him out of bounds. And he did a great balancing act up against him. So the Guardians will have the ball back. Eagles on defense. And CJ hits his first 2 points of the game. That much closer to the official 1,000-point mark. I don't know if he's aiming for it tonight. I don't think he's thinking about it. I think he's just thinking about trying to get a win for his team, their 10th win of this season.
He is a win-first young man, so
A team-first young man.
For sure.
He not only does he lead the team in points, he leads the team in assists. And by the way, he is the number 2 scorer in the nation. And that ball goes off at number 32. And it will be Guardians ball.
and he's only number 2 by 0.3 points. 0.3.
3/10 of a point.
3/10 of a point, yeah.
I'll say that, John. That's okay.
Thank you. My English doesn't work.
Big 3-pointer by CJ. And a time out called by the Eagles. It is 10-2 ALA.
It was a deep shot. It was really nice. You hit that from about 3 feet beyond the arc, so there was no room for mistake right there.
As you are looking at the ALA Guardians huddle, we will thank our sponsors for making this coverage possible. Thank you so much to SSVEC, Sulphur Springs Valley Electric Cooperative, serving our community. And thank you to the Ed Morse Automotive Group. Sierra Vista and Cochise County is now backed by Morse. And remember that if you haven't seen the video from earlier today, we did an interview with the Ed Morse Auto Group Athlete of the Month, Student Athlete of the Month. That was Rachel Thursby over in Tombstone. If you haven't seen that interview, go back and check it out. Rachel is an awesome young lady, and we got to talk to her coach as well, Thomas Valenzuela. And speaking of a 1,000-point scorer, Rachel was a 1,000-point scorer for her team in Tombstone, and we're going to see CJ hopefully do that tonight. He's 5 points in.
Deep shot.
That goes high off the back of the rim. Great rebound by the tallest man on the floor. No foul call. They let it play. Bryce Adams launches it to CJ. CJ dribbling, and he will go all the way to the hoop. No, he won't. He'll come up short with a short jumper.
I love that
a little
shot.
bit short, right off the front of the rim. Rebound to the Eagles from Sonoran Science Academy. They get the ball passed around, looking to get back on the board. Their only 2 points came from 2 free throws by number 32 earlier in this game. And I'm sorry, again, if you're just joining us, I won't be able to call the exact names of the players on the Eagles because they are not listed on Max Preps. Their roster is not listed on Max Preps. So,
Eagle ball.
Eagles ball out of bounds. Number 32 will inbound. I think that's an interesting choice to have number 32 inbound rather than having him be already inbounds.
Yeah.
Unless we're going to go right back to him like this.
Yep.
He's getting double teamed, which leaves a man open right there. Rebound by Owen. Trying to toss it out. Gets it to Porter. Dribbles. CJ with the ball. Back to Porter for three. That knuckleball ended up going off the front of the rim. It was short and off to the right. Right out of the mitt. 3:23 to play here in the first period. ALA leads 10-2.
CJ's aggressive on defense. I love watching his quick hands. Look how he gets out.
And he's already halfway down the floor. By the time it comes down, and no, it did not go in, but he drew the foul, and he will go to the line to shoot two. Will CJ Williams, the number 2 scorer in the nation, number 3 at the line. And you're saying, well, wasn't he number 1? Well, yes, but I guess the person who is number 1 now scored 100 points or 102 points in their most recent game to give them a 0.3 of a point lead over CJ in the nation. Again, I'm not talking about CAA. I'm not talking about AIA. I'm not talking about the state of Arizona. We're talking about the nation, the entire country. CJ missed his first free throw, but hit the second. What's the CJ count now?
All right, up to 6.
He's up to 6 points, which means 30 left?
Yep.
28 left, thank you. Okay, so 34 was the magic. All right.
34 is the number. Okay.
So 34 is the magic number. So he's 28 points away. The CJ Watch is on, and you can use that hashtag in this hashtag CJ1K. Do that. Hashtag CJ1K. The crowd comes alive to try to throw off the free throw by number 3, CJ's numerical counterpart on the Sonoran Science Academy Eagles. Clock is stopped, by the way, with 2:59 to go. For ALA leads 11-2. That goes in. It will be 11-3. There is an official timeout. The official coming over to have a chat with the scorers table.
Oh. All right.
So they had to make sure that the foul was called on the correct player.
That could be
But it was against Owen. So CJ has the ball. Takes a three. That goes in. A tray, which means he's 25 points away now from CJ 1K.
Man.
He is a strong young man right there. CJ roping the ball down to Porter, who's flying out of bounds. Gets it in the hands of Sam Daines. Over to CJ, partially blocked. A great block. Now CJ blocking it back. They take a fast break, but CJ steals it away. He leads his team in steals, and there was an example of one right there. Takes a hard bump off of the player and onto the floor as his teammates come over and pick him up. And number 32 needs to be swapped out. Looks like he's having an issue with his right hand. Either his wrist or fingers might have gotten popped on that particular play.
Oh, I've done that so many times where you get your finger jammed and then it like doubles in size and you can't shoot because your hand is like wonky all of a sudden.
CJ Williams at the line, the number 2 leading scorer in the nation. Gives his team a 15-3 lead here in the first. And he's 24 points away from 1,000 career points. Make it 23. 23 points away for number 3 to get to 1K. 2:13 to play. 16-3 the score. Guardians over the Eagles from Sonoran Science Academy.
Number 25 or 24 with quick hands.
Driving the lane, off the mark. Great defense again. They toss the ball to CJ. Takes it on one bounce. Not able to get it in. He gets his own rebound. Trying to take it up again. Gets a nice screen. Fadeaway jumper does not go. That screen by Tobias Chastain was in the right spot. CJ just not getting the exact look that he needed. Still 16-3. Guardians over the Eagles. Get the bounce pass inside. The turnaround jumper off to the right. Rebound by Daines. Trying to toss to CJ. Bounce pass to Porter. Finds the bottom of the net. 18-3. Guardians. With 1:12 to play here in the first, the Guardians have already scored more than they average in the first period. Nice bounce pass inside. Good ball movement. No, not able to go in. Eagles try again. Blocked by Chastain. Off to the right and rebound by Tobias. He ropes it out, and that is almost a free-for-all, but CJ will have it up and in. 21 points away from 1K.
Man,
and 20-3 the score.
There might not be a ton of fans. This is a good turnout, though. But I'll say this, they are enthusiastic over there. You've seen those kids in the student section going crazy.
Well, you're here watching the number one scorer, well, one of the top scorers in the nation. Hey, they finally get a good look inside. Nice job by the Eagles offense, 20-5 with 20 seconds left to play. CJ looks over his left shoulder to see where the clock is at. It is to his back. He had to make sure he knew exactly how much time was left. He's watching, somehow hearing, somehow feeling from his team. Gets the screen from Danes. Pops it to Porter. Porter backs up for three. And that goes off the backboard. And that will be the end of the first quarter. ALA 20. Sonoran Science Academy 5. This game is brought to you by our fantastic sponsors like the Sherry ETHELL team at Long Realty. Proud to support our young student athletes all season long. If you're looking to buy or sell your home or land, make sure you call your real estate experts, the Sherry ETHELL team at Long Realty. Thank you also to the Copper Queen Community Hospital with their clinics in Bisbee, in Douglas, and out in Hereford. For all of your healthcare needs and medical needs, you can trust our good friends at Copper Queen Community Hospital. Thank you also. You're watching the cheerleaders in the background doing some stuff. Thank you also to BARNETT'S Towing and Propane, serving our community since 1963. It has been a whale of a first quarter. Now, Sonoran Science Academy usually gets off to a very slow start. They average 2 points in the first quarter. They have 5 today. American Leadership Academy usually averages 15.8 points in the first quarter. And in this first quarter, today, they have 20. And CJ is, I believe, at last count, 21 points away from 1K. And he will have the ball in his hands as we start. Very long three, goes off the rim. Fighting for the rebound, Chastain all over the floor, comes down with it, gets it to Porter. Ropes over to Bryce, who gets it to CJ. Does not go. Chastain not able to get that rebound. So it goes to the Eagles from Sonoran Science Academy. I know we're used to calling the Berean Academy Eagles. That's going to be a travel call. That plant foot slipped a little bit.
Yep, it did. I mean, he might be the most athletic kid on the team. But,
30 seconds into this second quarter. It is 20-5, ALA in the lead. Jeff Davenport and John Berger joining you here. Griffin Krieg coming into the game, the sophomore, coming in as Bryce Adams, the freshman, comes out. Again, it is the CJ1K watch party tonight. Hey, that's a great effort by number 32 on the Eagles. But, hey, you got to go hard to the rim, and sometimes it goes your way, sometimes it doesn't, but you'll always have another chance. There's still 7:13 left to go before the half. Nice pop, stop, shot. Doesn't go. Rebound by the Eagles. That gets partially blocked. And rebounded, pulled away. No, it's going to be a jump ball. And the possession arrow, I believe, will be favoring Sonoran Science Academy. So the Eagles will have the ball. Usually I'm used to talking about the Berean Academy Eagles. This is another team that has the Eagles as their mascot. This is the Sonoran Science Academy playing against ALA. You are watching the home of the Guardians. Great ball movement here. Getting it everywhere, but the defense is just relentless. So they get the ball, still passing it around, looking. CJ kind of let it go there for a second and then closed to try to put some pressure on him. You can watch the offense moving around. A lot of external passing and then tipped away by Porter. But Eagles recover, now drive in, get it to the big man under the hoop, who puts it in for another 2. It's 20-7. ALA Guardians. CJ with the ball, 21 points away from 1K.
Deep shot.
Oh, wow, that took 2 bounces off the rim. Wasn't sure exactly what way that was going to go. Oh, the pass just a little bit high. Had it been on the money, that would have been an easy 2 points for the Eagles. But instead, it's a bounce off the back of the rim. Rebound to the Guardians. Danes had that rebound. Porter for three. That goes off the mark. Rebounded by the Eagles. 20-7. And CJ somehow comes away with it. It's a 1-on-2 break, and he puts it up with the left hand. 22-7, and CJ is 19 away from 1K.
That left-handed scoop was so pretty.
Do us a favor, activate the live chat and let everybody know you are about to see, you're 19 points away from seeing a 1,000-point score, a Max Preps 1,000-point score, official 1,000-point score. His dad said go to wing, so CJ knows what that means. I have no idea what that means.
It's a different position on the floor, yeah.
He's on that left side, on the left side of your screen. He gets the ball right now from Porter, who sets the screen. CJ pops a big three. That's off the mark. Porter, did he get there in time? He did, but it bounced into the hands of the Eagles. Nice bounce pass up, a 2-on-1. No, intercepted by Danes. Knocked out of bounds, giving his defense a chance to set up as they still lead 22-9 with 22-7 with 5:09 to play here in this first half.
Great hustle on that defensive play right there by Dane, number 32.
Danes comes out of the game, and Deontay Ektonah comes in the game. He's 6'1", and he's the one that you want. He's that kind of body you need to put on that Eagles very tall student athlete there. And they're going to call a foul that was before the shot, so it'll be a... Now it's against Griffin Krieg. So they set up their offense. CJ closes. And Tobias with the rebound. One-handed pass to CJ, who took a quick drink of water. He's trying to stay hydrated as best he can, looking for as many points as he can get tonight. He would love to break that 1K, the 1,000-point barrier right here on his home floor. He would have done it by now, but he's been unhealthy the last two games, and he's not 100% today. He's not 100% in this game. He's doing his best. He's going to have a Michael Jordan flu game tonight, and we're hoping that he's able to close. He's 19 points away from 1,000 points, but his team currently leads 22-7 with 4:38 to play in this first half. Eagles spreading the floor in their navy and yellow jerseys. That ball goes off of the Eagles. Griffin will inbound to CJ. 4.5 to play before the half. He talks to his dad, trying to let him know what he wants to do. Oh, what a move. What a move through the lane, gets partially blocked. They know this is the issue, I think, when you have a player like CJ Williams. He has a target on it. I mean, you know that he will be the absolute focus of the defense. Right. He is the key to everything that is the offense, almost everything is the offense of this team. It all starts and ends. Yeah, that was a good fadeaway. If he was about a foot closer, that ball would have gone right through the hoop. But instead, not enough mustard on that. Again, he's not playing at 100%, and that's obvious tonight. Deontay not able to come away with that rebound, but the hands are in there. The ball gets loose. They bounce it up to CJ. He has one bounce on the floor, up and in. 17 points away from 1K. The score is 24-7 with 3:47 to play here in this first half. Eagles have the ball. Well, I think that was tipped by CJ. My gosh, he gets his hands everywhere. High off the glass, does not go. Rebound to Griffin Krieg, the smallest man on the floor, coming down with the board. The hustler, number 2 on this ALA Guardians team. CJ pops a three. How did that not go in cleaner? But a timeout called by the Guardians. That was a three, so if I'm doing quick math, that's 15 left? 14 left, thank you. 14 left. Oh, my gosh. Let him sit down. Let him take a break. He's not 100%. Get him some hydration. There is 3:20 on the clock here before the half, and we're going to thank our good friend Big Mike at All Pro Pest Management, veteran-owned and operated, where your satisfaction is always guaranteed. For the best pest management you can possibly find, you can trust All Pro Pest Management. Thank you also to Ginger's Title Services of Sierra Vista. I was just in touch with Jennifer today via email, and we love Jennifer and her entire staff at Ginger's. They do such an amazing job for all your vehicle titles, registration, driver's license, identification, written road testing, so much more. Look for that pink door at 999 East Fry Boulevard. They're now open Saturdays, 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Thank you also to the Sierra Vista Soap Company with locally handmade bath and body products. You can find them at Sun Creations in the mall at Sierra Vista or visit SierraVistaSoapCompany.com. Back to action here. 3:16 to play before the half. The score is 27-7. ALA in the lead. And they are going to say it's a two-shot foul for number 32, the big man. Trying to get some work done there in the post underneath the board. Not able to get it in, but he will have a chance to go for 2 free throws. As you see the cheerleaders in the background, they're doing a great job tonight. Doing a lot of athletic things. Jumping all over the place. Gets the roll off the front of the rim. 27-8 now with 3:08 to play before the half.
Paige Chastain giving us a heads up. Number 44 is Tobias.
Yeah, yep, we know Tobias.
8th
Called him out.
grader. What a wonderful.
Called him out a couple of times. That's right. The 6-foot 8th grader on the floor right now, number 44. For ALA, the Guardians. So CJ taking a break right now. Spreading the offense, trying to spread the floor. Bryce Adams has the ball. Literally shouting out the play. And a timeout, 30-second timeout called. We'll end up subbing a couple people in here. Just some miscommunications or not understanding exactly what's going on. So we'll take a look at the fans there in the stands. They got the mascot here all dressed up as well. Thank you so much to Allo Fiber, your new home team internet, TV, and phone provider. Visit allofiber.com to learn more about the Allo Fiber difference and become a fiber fan. We've talked about all of our sponsors in this first half. You can see them all in the post description. And if you would like to be a Cool FM Sports sponsor for the award-winning Cool FM Sports, send a DM to Todd Ryan at Cool FM on this page, and he will get you the information. CJ taking a break again. He's not 100%, but he is 14 points away. But a big three-pointer by Porter Jones. Popping the three, the 5'7" freshman gives his team a 30-8 lead with 2:18 to play before the half. Again, the last time these two teams played, it was a 1-point game. Griffin not able to wrangle it in before going out of bounds. CJ checks back in, this time for Bryce Adams, who will take a seat on the bench. So the final 2:05 will feature CJ Williams on the floor. Looking for CJ, 1K. Looking for his 1,000th max preps points. And number 32 is so good. He just, I don't know, there's something about the underneath the rim. He gets another one there on the second effort, 30-10. It's still a 20-point lead. That goes off the mark, off the rim, off the top of the backboard. Rebound by the Eagles. Down by 20. They have the ball.
You know, he's got very broad shoulders. He's very kind of wide, not fat or anything, but wide. And that takes up a lot of room under the basket, especially when you're going against like 110-pounder.
That was a short shot there. So 1:17 to play, a 20-point lead for ALA. CJ Williams with the ball. Averages 43.3 points per game. But dishes to Porter. Just off the mark. Great rebound by Danes. Not able to get it in. Under a minute to play here before the half. And they're going to call an offensive foul. Owen Onstead keeps his legs planted, but number 32 comes down hard on his ankle, and we will, we're not showing it right now, but he is in some pain. Unfortunately, he did get called for the foul on that play. He had an issue with his wrist earlier in the game, had to come out, and now it is his ankle as he came down hard on the floor. You have,
I'm not sure I'm taking that shoe off if I'm him.
One of the one of the Deaver family coming out to check, who is a local law enforcement EMT.
Yeah, I think he's the
first responder.
He's the chief, I believe, fire chief. Oh man.
Yeah, definitely in pain, and as they tend to him, again, the clock stopped with 51.5, and they did get the they did get the shoe off, but this is a very painful play here, or painful move for this young athlete, this young student athlete on the floor right now, who did have some issues with his wrist earlier in the game. Now he came down hard on his ankle, and he is the biggest player on the court without a doubt, and able to fly, able to really get up and get some air, and he did on that particular play. So we do have the camera pointed away as he's being tended to. Want to give him the respect and privacy that he deserves. But thank you guys so much for watching our award-winning sports coverage here. As they're taking a look at that ankle, they're getting a few other people out here to the floor to just check on it and see what they can do. He is in some serious pain. From what we can see, it's certainly not a compound fracture or anything like that. There's been worse that we've seen, but we don't want to minimize.
Oh, who knows what's under the skin, man?
The suffering he's going through. He is not putting any pressure on that left foot, and it looks like they're going to be taking him over to the bench, which I'm not sure if that's the best spot for him. Maybe at the moment it is, but definitely during halftime to address that.
Yeah, ice would be a good one for sure.
Yeah, somewhere in the cafeteria. Yeah, Faith is going to go get some ice and give some love. It is 30-10, Guardians over the Sonoran Science Academy Eagles with 51.5 to play, again dealing with an injury on the floor. Thank you for the reminder asking for the score there. That's what we're looking at. CJ Williams is 15 points away. 14 points away, thank you. It's 14 points away from 1K.
What a huge achievement.
Well, the interesting part is that he's already scored over 1,000 points over the course of his career, but he was in an area, in a territory that was not recognized by Max Prep. So this is the official that he's looking for tonight and hoping to get. And we hope to see it tonight. He's been sick the last couple games, or else he would have had it by now coming into this game. What a move through the lane. Does not go. Onstead tried for the rebound, but Krieg there to grab it with 37 seconds to play. Back out to CJ. That ball gets tipped by the Eagles. No, they're saying it's off of CJ's fingertips. It'll be Eagles' ball with 35 seconds left. They are down by 20, and they will have the ball. CJ guarding the inbound as they push it across the court. They are without their big man now. So it's going to be their choice to drive the lane. That shot was off the mark. Daines comes down with the rebound. Wish that he would have pulled the trigger on that throw down the court, but that was probably better for him not to. CJ just off the mark. Rebound by Owen, blocked by the Eagles, and he will inbound. Look, CJ's going to inbound. 11.4 to play before the half.
Oh no, they're talking fracture. Hey, Gerald and Ben, everybody checking out.
Oh! It's a big three-pointer through the bottom of the hoop. That means he is now, as we reach the half,
11.
ALA leads 33-10, and CJ is 11 points away from 1K. They take their lap around the court before they head into the locker room, getting the high fives from Coach Williams as CJ takes the lead and takes his team into the locker room at halftime. We would normally be doing the Ed Morse halftime half-court hootenanny. I'm not sure if we should, having the injury situation here. I mean, we could let it breathe a little bit, or try not to. They said the word. You heard the word fracture over there, so it's like that's not. I don't know how you can really see that without an X-ray, but when you have medical experts over there, they know these things, and that's who's tending to this young student athlete. Again, he is the largest guy on the floor. He's just a big, tall kid, and came down hard on that particular drive to the rim.
When you're 6'2" and 220, when you roll an anklet, you're putting a whole lot of twist and a whole lot of weight on that ankle, just on the side of that, and you're just tearing away ligaments sometimes, hopefully not.
There's no clock for the. I was going to say, I was going to look up at the clock. I was going to say if there was usually 10 minutes. I mean, if it'd be fun to do the.
Yeah, let's.
You want to do it?
Yeah, let's do it.
Is it okay? Is it okay if we do a halftime, half court hootenanny? Okay.
Half court shot for $500.
Can I borrow your mic? Can I borrow your microphone?
It's right there.
Oh, there. Oh, it's plugged in.
That's okay.
I think the water mic is where the wireless one is at.
Oh, okay. Check 1, 2. What's up, right? Oh, is it not on? That's why. Helps if that's on. Oh, how we doing on a Thursday night? ALA! I've got a question for you. Does anybody here tonight want to try to take a half-court shot for $500? Let's come out and see you guys. Hang on. I need 3 people. I will need 3 people, at least one of them being a female, none of them being an active basketball player on any active basketball team.
No basketball players.
No basketball players. No team basketball players. Here we go. This is the Ed Morse halftime half-court hootenanny. I only need 3. I need a young lady right here. We got ladies over here. You got your hand up. You over here, and then all right, get up here. Get up here. You are the 3. Here we go. What is it? Would you like to go? You want to start with the men?
Yeah, I'll go with the men.
Are you sure? Nope, she's going to go last. Ladies get to choose which way they want to go when they come out here. You get to go first. What is your name?
Sir, Andrew.
Andrew. It's Andrew, everybody! Andrew, which way do you want to shoot, my friend? You want to shoot toward the clock here so we can see how much time is left?
No, I don't care. I'll go this way.
Okay, you want to go that way then. So this is for $500 brought to you by the Ed Morse Auto Group, Sierra Vista, Cochise County, backed by Morse. Andrew, you go ahead for $500. Yeah, absolutely. That is, just short. Just short. I would have given Andrew a high five. What is your name?
Michael.
It's Michael, everybody! Michael, what school do you go to?
ALA.
He goes to ALA! Michael, this is your opportunity, my friend, to take a half-court shot for $500, brought to you by the Ed Morse Automotive Group, Sierra Vista, Cochise County, backed by Morse. My friend, you have it. Give him... Oh! Just too much power. Too much power. High five, my friend. Nice try. Nice try for you as well. But there is one left. There's one left to go.
It's Roxy.
Ma'am, Roxy, what is your name?
Roxy.
It's Roxy, everybody! Roxy, what school do you go to?
I'm not in school.
You're homeschooled.
I'm a registered nurse.
Oh, no way.
Yeah,
Oh.
I'm 27.
Oh, okay, all right. Okay. So
I'm a registered nurse.
we have a first responder right here, a nurse. Roxy is a nurse. We love our first responders. We love all of our healthcare providers, and we're grateful for you.
I'm flattered that you thought I was in school.
Well, look, I mean, I don't assume. I've learned the hard way. Roxy, this is your chance for $500, brought to you by the Ed Morse Automotive Group, Sierra Vista, Cochise County, backed by Morse. Roxy, did you play basketball in high school? She did. Come on, you know what it takes to make a half-court shot. Come on, Roxy! So close. But Roxy, that was a great shot. Give everybody a big hand! And one more thing. Go Guardians!
One more adult?
Unfortunately, no. Unfortunately, we're all out. We're all out. We want the kids to try to get this thing, or the young adults to try to get this. But here's the ball back. I'm like walking off with it like it's mine. That's so silly. 5 minutes to go before halftime expires here. It is 33-10 is the score. Nobody coming away with a clean look, a clean shot for that Ed Morse halftime half-court hootenanny bonanza extravaganza working title. Still figuring out the title of what we're going to call this thing, but fun to do, and definitely excited to see these fans here tonight, get them all riled up. I will not have a voice tomorrow for my trivia. And we've been going hard here, John. You know, we did Tuesday night, we did a doubleheader. Last night I had native game night. Tonight we're here at ALA for this amazing opportunity to see CJ Williams get to 1,000 points on Max Preps. Tomorrow night's my other trivia night. Saturday night, we will be live for the college football signing of one Logan Seeley from the Berean Academy Eagles. Not to be confused with the Sonoran Science Academy Eagles. They are not from here. Berean Academy here in Sierra Vista. It's so exciting to see young student athletes taking their talents to the next level. Logan had, I want to say, dozens of offers. It was a very high amount of offers that he had. He narrowed it down, found the one that he thinks is the best fit for him. I don't even know what it is. I have a couple guesses, but it's based on nothing. I don't even know who was in the running for Logan's services as a college football athlete. But we know wherever he goes, he is going to bring the hustle, and it is going to be absolutely amazing. Let's go watch the cheerleaders here for a second here at ALA, the American Leadership Academy, home of the Guardians. Great job.
Logan led the nation in kick return yards. So average kick return yards at 51 yards per kick return. It was unreal.
Well, and it'll be interesting to see how he adjusts from 8-man to 11-man, because he played 8-man in his career. Once he was at Berean, and then being able to adjust to 11-man, a different size field. How will he be able to see it? How will he be able to visualize it? We'll be there live, and I'll be there to interview him on Saturday night at 5 o'clock at Keith Hampton Memorial Field. That's the one right behind the school district offices at 3305 East Fry Boulevard. And it's going to be a really exciting couple days. It's been a busy week here for us at Cool FM Live. And we'll let John get set back up here as we reset. Still about 2.5 minutes to go before halftime expires.
Plenty of time.
And then we will move on and continue the countdown to 1,000 points for CJ Williams. It will be interesting to see, to watch it happen. And we are excited to be able to bring it to you live here tonight. As long as he's healthy enough, in any situation, he would have already gotten these points. It would have already happened because there were 2 games that he had to sit out. Tonight, he's here. Tonight, he's had a good first half. He is 14 away from the official 1,000 point mark. And you, all of us, will hopefully see it live here on Cool FM Live. And as we get closer, we will ask you to activate that live chat. We will ask you to leave a comment. CJ 1K. That is the comment that we want to see. Just CJ 1K. CJ Williams, 1,000 points.
Are they going to change sides of the court? I think they usually do that at halftime.
So they're going to be shooting down this way, toward this end, I believe, to start. So thank you to all of our sponsors who make this coverage possible. Of course, the Ed Morse Automotive Group, Sierra Vista, Cochise County, backed by Morse. I forgot to tell you, John, that last night as I was playing Native Game Night, our Family Feud style trivia night every Wednesday night for over 9 years and 2 months, in its 10th year. That started in 2015. Here we are in 2025, every single Wednesday night.
Oh my gosh.
As they're doing the backflips here. We just missed the backflips. I believe they hit 9. But Teddy Morse, who is my friend that I've interviewed before, and is my Instagram friend, was on Instagram. I was playing a little bit, which is kind of fun. He lives in Florida, and he tuned in to be able to. Yeah, there we go. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm getting dizzy. I'm losing count.
Oh my!
I lost count.
Look at her.
She is out of breath, and she had to actually stop for a second, but great high fives. I don't know if she can see straight after doing that many backflips in a row.
Someone let that girl sit down.
Whew, that was a lot. But anyway, Teddy Morse was playing Native Game Night virtually.
Cool.
And the cool part was there was a family with 2 young girls who came over to the table to turn in their answer every time. They didn't have to do that, but they did, because we go and collect the answers, as you know.
Yeah.
And so they were there, and I know that that he has a young daughter, and I thought, oh, here, girls, come over here and say hi to Teddy, and say hi to Mr. Morse. And so they did that, and he said, oh, he had all these hearts and stuff. It was great. So we're grateful for the Ed Morse Automotive Group and Teddy Morse, and of course for Bob Santa Maria and the entire staff that we see all the time. Just wonderful people. If you're looking for a new or pre-owned vehicle, Sierra Vista and Cochise County is now backed by Morse. 8 minutes on the clock to start the third quarter. CJ 14 points away from 1K. Drives in, gets hammered, but Owen is the recipient of the rebound and tries to put it back. And 7 seconds into this third quarter, Owen Onstead will shoot 2 free throws to try to increase his team's 23-point lead. It is 33-10. Guardians over the Eagles. Now 34-10. Good job by Owen at the free throw line.
Got to make your free throws.
Owen Onstead does lead the team in rebounds. The 5'11" sophomore sitting at 195 pounds. Nice shooting. 35-10. ALA in the lead. ALA is ahead of where they normally are at this point as far as overall points per game. CJ's a little off track of where he would normally be, but once he gets hot, he is able to find another level. Nice pass inside by the Eagles to get it off the glass, up and in. 35-12. Guardians in the lead. CJ with the ball. Looking. A sidestep. Does not go, and it goes out of bounds, and they're saying it will be blue ball, Eagles ball. So CJ's taking a couple shots here early in this third quarter, not able to find that rhythm that he needs to get those final 14, the last 14 points for CJ 1K tonight. At the home of ALA, American Leadership Academy, off of East Buffalo Soldier Trail. That's right, East Buffalo Soldier Trail. If you're driving down Highway 92 and you heading south, you would look to your left. If you're heading north coming into town, you look to your right at Buffalo Soldier, and you will see this massive building, this massive looking complex, and that is American Leadership Academy, Sierra Vista. Nice running jump shot, comes up, rims the hoop, in and out.
I can't wait to see what happens with that football field. They've got such a beautiful press box, man.
It's going to be something special.
I'm looking forward to checking that out.
And we know that they're looking forward to the football season. CJ with the ball, somehow drives through the entire three-man defense that was back there. 2 points closer, 12 away from 1K.
Man, he got bumped pretty hard on the way to the rim.
10 away, 9 away. Oh my gosh, single digits, I'm sorry. He is within 9.
Nice move.
Really nice move to get that up and in. CJ gets the jump shot blocked. Clean block.
Nice shot.
Bryce there to help up CJ off the floor. And Owen will inbound. 6:06 to play. Guardians lead 37-14. Gets the ball way up top to CJ. Takes it with one hand. Again, he is not 100%. Nice bounce pass inside, and a good bounce pass to the other side. Not able to get that ball high enough off the glass to put in through the hoop. A great opportunity. Good passing and good concept. Unfortunately, not coming away with points, but the Eagles do on that possession. 37-16. And Porter will get called for a travel. So the Eagles from Sonoran Science Academy having a chance to be able to kind of cut into this 20-plus point lead. They could make it in the teens with a shot, a successful possession. A three-pointer, that's short. Eagles come away with the board. And again, they're without their big man, who is still on the bench. He has his leg elevated. One of the Sierra Vista Fire and Medical staff is over there with him right now.
Ice in his foot, thankfully.
Making sure, getting the swelling down. So number 10 for the Eagles will go to the free throw line. And if he's looking to bring his team within teens of the lead. Good first shot.
Number 44 coming back in, Tobias.
The 8th grader hitting the floor. He's ready to hit the boards. But that goes right through. Sorry, John, to cut you off there.
No.
And 2 good free throws. Brings them within 19. CJ with the ball. 9 away from 1K. Off the mark there on the long 3. Danes tried to avoid the over the back. Did successfully as CJ tried to get that steal. 4:57, just under 5 minutes to play here in the third. You're watching American Leadership Academy Guardians in their white jerseys with their red, white, and blue. Playing against the Sonoran Science Academy Eagles in their navy blue and yellow. Driving the key and goes up and in. Don't call it a comeback. There's 17 points difference between these two teams now. But CJ drives up and in, not able to get the roll. But there is Tobias going up strong to the rim, and he will go to the free throw line. Looking to get his team a little bit more breathing room. 37-20. Rims the hoop in and out. So CJ will come and take a seat as Deontay comes in. Wasn't sure if they were thinking there was a different substitution coming in. So CJ's taking a break. He's 9 away from 1K. Less than 4.5 to play here in the third. Number 3 with the ball for the Eagles. Gets it out to that right-hand side. Now back up to the center. Now on the center left side. Driving into the center. Getting it all the way toward that baseline.
If you're an Eagles fan, share this with your friends and family. Let everybody know.
Let the Sonoran Science Academy school know that their Eagles are playing here live on Cool FM Live, and they are still making some shots. What was not happening in the first half is definitely happening here as they're coming alive in this third quarter. And they have a fast break opportunity. Not able to get that up in the right spot, but a line drive throw gets intercepted, tipped around, and taken away by Sonoran Science Academy. Again, the last time these two teams met was on the 21st. They only lost. Sonoran Science Academy only lost by 1. It was literally a 1-point game. Granted, CJ did not play in that game. Again, he has been sick the last couple days, struggling with some sickness. Tobias not able to get that, but Deontay gets the rebound and the putback. It is 40-22.
One of our favorite football players.
3:04 to play in the third. And a timeout is called, a full timeout called by the Eagles. As they take that timeout, we'll take timeout to thank some of our sponsors here. Thank you so much to Grasshopper Landscaping, quality from the ground up for all of your landscaping needs, even during the wintertime. The best people to call is Damon, Marie, the Trejo family and team from Grasshopper Landscaping. Thank you also to Big Mike at All Pro Pest Management for your residential needs. For your commercial needs, your satisfaction is always guaranteed every time you use All Pro Pest Management. Thank you to Ginger's Title Services of Sierra Vista at 999 East Drive Boulevard. Now open Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. So for all your vehicle title registration, identification, written road testing, so much more. You find it all behind the pink door at 999 East Drive Boulevard. Open on Saturdays, 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Thank you so much to the Aloe Fiber team, as you see the cheerleaders in the background doing some of their tricks and flips. Thank you, Aloe Fiber, your new home team, internet, TV, and phone provider. Visit aloefiber.com to learn how you can become a fiber fan. See all of our sponsors in the post description. And if you would like to be a sponsor with your business, I promise you, it's some of the most affordable advertising that you can find.
Gosh, are you
and
kidding?
then on top of it, you end up really supporting the community in a very unique way.
Dude, it's the best.
Under 3 minutes to play, 40-22 the score. Eagles down but with the ball, and they get it to roll in, 40-24. CJ back in the game. He is taking all of his energy, he said, running down the court, but gets a three, which means he is 6 away from 1K. Am I right on the math? Okay, just making sure. I'm writing it down now so I don't mess it up. Good running in the lane there. Gets his own rebound. Tries to put it back up, but doesn't do it on the first attempt. They didn't let it go, but he pushes it ahead to CJ. Nice bounce pass over to Porter. Gets the ball blocked. And there they are fighting over it. That is going to be Eagles ball. So 43-24 the score. 2:15 to play in the third. CJ Williams officially 6 points away from his official Max Preps 1,000 points. When we get a little bit closer, we'll start to ask you to put in the comment CJ 1K. There he is, getting the ball, pushes it up ahead to Porter. Back to CJ with the left hand up and in. 4 points away. Start making those posts or comments in the live chat right now. CJ 1K, please. Capital C, capital J, the number 1, and a capital K. CJ 1K. Let's see it in the live chat as he is 4 points away. They're going to call a foul, I believe, against the Eagles. There was a push on the rebound. So, CJ, 1K, 4 points away. He has the ball. 1:26 to play in the third. CJ for three. It goes in! He's 1 point away from 1,000 points. 1 point away. 1 point away. Eagles have the ball, and they get a big three-pointer. 48-27. 1:01 to play in the third. CJ with the ball. The long three does not go. Literally at 999 points. That was a great move. Faking the pass to the left, juking to the right. CJ with the ball here late in the third. Goes up. Not yet. Gets his own rebound. That's the only category he does not lead the team in his rebounds. Danes has that ball partially blocked. Griffin drags it down. Drives the baseline. Tosses it to CJ. Fakes the three. Drives the lane. Up and in. It is 1,001. CJ 1K gets the love from his teammates. He has done it. 1,000 points for CJ Williams. Go out there, John. Take a look at that banner as they take a timeout. The newest member of the 1,000-point club here in Cochise County. It is CJ Williams. Not feeling his best tonight, but he put in the work, put in the points, and is sitting at 1,001 points. Max Preps, you have another 1,000-pointer official. He gets a big hug from his dad. What an amazing accomplishment for this young man, the leader of this team. Get him some hydration. CJ even gets love from his teammates and the mascot.
Yeah, we got to figure out.
A fantastic accomplishment for the 5'10 junior. Max Preps, it's official. CJ 1K. We're back to action with 14 seconds left to go here in the third. It's 50-29. And CJ will finish out this quarter. 8 seconds to play. 8 seconds. They roll the ball up. CJ will let it roll to half court. Pick it up. 5 seconds. CJ driving. Getting it up. No, not able to get it. Goes for the rebound, but not able to come down with it. But that finishes 3 here at ALA. And CJ, 1K, joins his team on the bench to take a quick break before we return to action for the fourth quarter. Thank you so much to SSVEC, Sulphur Springs Valley Electric Cooperative, serving our community. Thank you to the Ed Morse Automotive Group. We had CJ was our December Athlete of the Month. We came here to talk to him and had a great interview with him last month, and just an absolute amazing accomplishment tonight. And that was brought to us by Ed Morse Auto Group, supports all of our Athlete of the Month segments. Today we did an Athlete of the Month segment out at Tombstone High School with Rachel Thursby, a 1,000-point scorer for the Tombstone girls basketball team, as she and her team were literally getting ready to board a bus. We were keeping them from going to the bus, John. They had to go through me to get to the bus. I'm like, no, you got to talk to me first. But thank you so much to the Ed Morse Automotive Group, Sierra Vista, and Cochise County, backed by Morse. Thank you to the Sherry ETHELL team at Long Realty, proud to support our student athletes all season long, especially those that are record breakers. They have the ability to find you your new home. They have the ability to help you sell your current home. The ETHELL team, the Sherry ETHELL team, I should say, to glory. I'm glad it didn't do that. Issues here. CJ takes another 3, does not go. Tipped, blocked. Eagles with the ball. Griffin runs it down. Oh, I was going to say, Griffin, go for the 1-on-4. Do it, buddy. Tries to force it into Olmstead, does not get there. So 30 seconds into this fourth quarter. There's already a lot of action back and forth. Some turnovers happening. Porter wrangling it down, goes up and gets it in for 2. What a move by Porter Jones, the 5'7" freshman. Making the score 52-29. Guardians in the lead here in the fourth.
Yeah, that little double pump as he was going up.
Beautiful three-pointer by number 21 for the Eagles. Coming through there. Cuts the lead to 20. CJ gets it to Griffin, back to CJ. Posts up for 3. 1,004 points. Career total, Max Preps. Even though he's already over 1,000 before coming into this game. But those were not official Max Preps games that he was in at the time. But it is now official for CJ.
Nice rebound.
Beautiful rebound. CJ trying to get it to Porter. He does, and Porter will draw the foul. Beautiful job by the freshman, Porter Jones.
CJ's family is checking in online. Everybody is commenting.
Oh, man. Well, I hope you guys
cool.
enjoyed that. Hope you guys enjoyed the call. Did I do it okay? CJ 1K, there it is in that live chat. Thank you. Yeah, keep saying that all night long. He is officially CJ 1K, so you can use that in the live chat. Timeout called on the floor with 6:28 to play in the game. It is 55-32. Thank you to Copper Queen Community Hospital all across Cochise County for the best medical care that you can find. People will care for your full family. The doctors, nurses, health practitioners, all at Copper Queen Community Hospital of course, they're everywhere. They're in Douglas, they're in Bisbee, and they're in Hereford. Looks like they're throwing out some prizes to the fans.
I thought they were going to fight for a second. They started pushing each other, or it looked like they were, and I was like, this is too dangerous.
That's not safe. They might need Copper Queen Community Hospital had that happen. So thank you, Copper Queen Community Hospital. Looks like Sam Danes coming out of the game, and I believe the 8th grader, Tobias Chastain, coming into the game as Porter Jones steps up to take his free throw. How did I just notice this? Because of the injury to their one player, the Eagles, there is no one on their bench. No bench. They're literally playing with 5 players. This makes me respect them that much more in their effort here tonight. There are no subs. There's no chance. There's no breather. There's no breaks. Porter misses the first free throw. 1 minute and 32 seconds into this fourth quarter. 6:28 to play. 55-32 the score here at ALA. Gets the second free throw to go. 56-32. 24-point lead. Under 6.5 to play. That free throw brought to you by Grasshopper Landscaping, quality from the ground up. Oh, trying to get that shot to go from the left-hand side. That ball was tipped. They knew exactly where it was going all the way down the court. Tobias got the ball hit out of his hand. Big three-point attempt.
Oh, my.
How many bounces can it take without going in? Under 6 to play. Guardians lead by 24. Porter pops a long three, does not go. Running it all the way back and getting fouled by Jones on the play. Number 3 for the Eagles will go to the free throw line. Again, they're playing with only 5 players. Ever since that injury in the early part of the, late first quarter. Because it was late in the first quarter when the injury? It was in the second quarter when the injury happened. So they've been playing with 5, and that's it. They're the only 5 out here on the floor. I respect this team, the Sonoran Science Academy Eagles, sitting at 3-8 in their conference. This is a conference game against ALA. The last time these two teams met, ALA won by 1, 43-42, and that was just a few days ago on the 21st. Crowd getting alive here.
Nice rebound.
Great hustle by Chastain. Bryce gets it to Porter. Porter gets double teamed. Somehow Tobias comes away with it, puts it up. Deontay gets the putback, gets fouled in the process, not able to convert that and 1, but he will get 2 chances from the free throw line as the clock stops with 5:31 to play. The score still 56-32. Thank you to Barnett's Towing and Propane, serving our community since 1963. Number 33 at the line. Deontay Ekton, the 6'1" sophomore, gets the soft roll. It's been an amazing night here, a historic night at the home of the Guardians. CJ suffering from some
flu-like symptoms.
Yeah, some bad illness these last few days, but was able to put enough together for him to get to that point as they threw that ball all the way down, and Griffin almost came down with it. Who are they saying it's off of? A 3/5 line change coming in. It's Onstead, Daines, and CJ. CJ 1K. Keep leaving that in the live chat. I think that's funny. And a foul on the floor. They're not letting CJ get through, so the clock stops with 5:09 to play. CJ will go to the line. Or will he? Yes, he no, it's going to be an inbound. It was on the floor. The foul was on the floor before the shot. So Owen will inbound.
There we go.
You hear the Guardian chants coming from the fans here at ALA. CJ for 3. I think that ball might have been tipped. No, they're saying it was out of bounds on the bounce. Owen looking to try to save it. Good hustle, young man. He leads their team in rebounds. He was looking to try to add to that rebound total. CJ 1K on the floor for the Guardians on their defensive side of the ball with 4:55 to play in the game. The Eagles down 57-32, down by 25. And that will be a whistle against the Eagles. So, time again for the Guardians offense. 4:42 to play. Calling to get that pick out front so CJ can take it to the rim.
Look at that.
What grace and beauty in the air, somehow adjusting to get it up there. He is at 1,006 points total. Max preps.
He wasn't going to let that get blocked, so he went up as high as possible to go off the backboard.
Yeah, CJ 1K adding to his total here tonight. An amazing career this young man has had as a junior here for ALA. Looking for their 10th win of the season. Big rebound by Deontay. Trying to get it out of his hand. Gets hit as he throws. That stops the clock with 4:01 to play in this game. Thank you guys for keeping the live chat activated here tonight. What an amazing moment we had with CJ 1K. Way to bring that down by Porter. Pops a three. Trano!
Oh, my.
62-32. A 30-point lead. The biggest lead of the night for ALA comes with 3:42 to play in the game. And trying to hold on to that rebound. Are they going to say a foul? Yep, so it is a foul against Deontay. And so it is, because it is a 30-point lead right now, it is a running clock.
Correct. Yep.
The clock is running down just to get the game over with in a fair way. This is a mercy rule of sorts. But again, this Sonoran Science Academy playing with just 5 players. Had an open shot, open look, didn't go. Deontay comes down with the ball. Gets it to CJ 1K. Under 3 to play. Looking to add to that 30-point lead. CJ gets inside to Owen. Oh, Owen had a chance to just do a turnaround and layup, but he was immediately double-teamed as they looked for a secondary pass. Daines will inbound. Gets it to CJ. CJ. Fadeaway three. Good! 1,009 points. Not today, but overall. He is making sure that he keeps up that 43.3 average as he gets a rebound. It's 1 on 2. He just lays it up and in. 67-32 with 2:12 to play in the game. You're watching history unfold here tonight at American Leadership Academy, home of the Guardians. The red, the white, the blue on the floor, shining bright tonight. Daines not able to find his teammate on that pass. The clock continuing to run. It will be a running clock until it hits the 1-minute mark. And at the 1-minute mark, it will be regulation from the 1-minute mark down to 0 to finish off this game. Thank you for all the love and the live chat, all the activations, all the likes, all the hearts. We know it's all for these amazing student athletes here in Arizona, whether you're rooting for the Sonoran Science Academy or you're rooting for the American Leadership Academy. We're glad that you're joining us here tonight. Nice roll, nice bounce, 67-34, 1:17 to play. Porter inbounds to CJ 1K. Pops another three. Off the back of the rim. Rebound, Eagles. Let it ride. I hear the words from Coach Williams. Deontay got a hand up there in the face. They lob it down, and CJ somehow comes down with it like a wide receiver up with the left hand, up and in. 69-34. Clock still running. 44 seconds to play in this game. The ALA cheerleaders are finishing off their final cheer of this game. But I'll tell you what, these Eagles have nothing to hang their head over in a game where they lost their big man early, and they've been playing with 5 for this entire game. The clock winds down with 19.1 is where it stops, because the running clock in the final minute ends up being regulation.
Young man over there is in a wheelchair.
Yeah, he's in a chair. He's keeping his leg elevated, so that's what he's doing. They just gave him a chair to sit in, and they're just going to let it. They're going to let the clock run out. I don't know if they called a timeout or what happened. 12.3 is on the clock. It was a timeout, so they called a timeout instead of just letting them play it out. And I mean, they're not going to let them just score, but a score of 69-34 is where we're at right now. CJ 1K has 1,009 points for his career. The junior not feeling 100%, but putting 110% effort every time he steps on the floor, ends up pulling off an amazing accomplishment tonight. And you saw it live right here on the award-winning Cool FM Sports. Jeff Davenport and John Berger bringing you this game here tonight at ALA on East Buffalo Soldier Trail. We finish off this final 12.3 seconds and then we will wrap up coverage of this game. Don't want to interview CJ. Again, he's not feeling well, so we'll just let him rest, get hydrated, and let him enjoy this moment with his team. A foul by CJ stops the clock with 8.5. So the word from the coach said, let's just get this game over with. So let them inbound, let them shoot, let them score. Does not matter. This game is in the books either way. But this team is not giving up. They're still double teaming. And they jump over the top. Stops the clock with 3.7. And that'll be the bonus. So they're in the bonus. So number 10 will have a chance to go shoot 2 as we finish off this game here. 7:15 in the Sierra Vista, Arizona. Yes, congratulations to ALA. Thank you so much, Aretha, for your encouragement. And a timeout called on the floor. Again, thank you to all of our sponsors who make this coverage possible. You can see them all in the post description. Big Mike at All Pro Pest Management, Grasshopper Landscaping, Ginger's Title Services in Sierra Vista, the Sierra Vista Soap Company, Aloe Fiber, SSVEC, the Ed Morse Automotive Group, the Sherry Ethel team at Long Realty, Barnett's Towing and Propane, and Copper Queen Community Hospital. If you would like to be a sports sponsor on the award-winning Cool FM Sports, by all means, get in touch with Todd Ryan and have your business on this broadcast. Broadcasts just like this, supporting the young student athletes, highlighting their achievements, their accomplishments. You know, sometimes the thrill of victory, sometimes the agony of defeat. We cover it all here. And they are letting him shoot. He ends up missing that first free throw with 3.7 seconds to play.
We talk about how these seasons end for every senior, you know. Nobody ever, I mean, it's only the state champion that ends up with a win at the end of the season. Only one moves on. So you have to be very proud of the successes that you have.
Well, and especially taking advantage of them in the moments that you have them. And tonight was a great moment for American Leadership Academy, the history of this school, and C.J. Williams as they let the clock run down. The final score is 69-34. ALA goes to 10-4 on the season. Sonoran Science Academy, Eagles fall to 3-9. Their next game will be Monday, February 3rd versus New Way Learning Academy. And ALA will have their next game tomorrow, the 31st, against 91st Psalm Christian School. And I believe that will be right here tomorrow night at ALA. Not sure if CJ will play in that game, but he gave his all tonight. CJ 1K in the history books in Max Preps, getting some love from the other team. You can see the camaraderie that these players have, the love that they have for each other. This is something you don't see all the time. Thank you so much for the CJ 1K love in the live chat. As they go through the gauntlet that the cheerleaders make for them, they head to the locker room, and we will head on out of here and thank our sponsors. Thank Todd Ryan. Thank you, John Berger, on the camera. And most of all, thank you for watching. What's that? We'll let him rest. We'll let him rest, Coach. Thank you so much. We'll catch him later on when he's feeling a little bit better. But what an accomplishment. CJ 1K in the history books tonight for Max Preps as he sits at a current total of 1,009 points. For those of you keeping score at home, I had to start writing it down. But ALA wins big tonight, 69-34. Congratulations to the Guardians as they get their 10th win of the season. Have a great night, everybody. Thank you so much for watching the award-winning Cool FM Sports. We'll see you again soon.